Hey guys, it's Alexia, and today on the Kitchen Scoop, we're going to be making apple pie. We start with making the crust, and that's going to take a lot of butter, 2 sticks. Now, we want to carefully dice that up as we're going to use the butter to make the dough next. With my handy dandy food processor, I'm going to mix together the flour and the butter. Now, since I'm making a top and bottom crust, I'm going to have 2.5 cups of flour, but that doesn't all fit, so I'm going to do 2 batches. We want to make sure that we get just enough butter in, and then we're going to get everything mixed together. Once the cap is on, give the food processor a few pulses. Pour out the contents, and adding a splash of water, get it into a ball shape. Repeat this process so you have 2 balls of dough for the top and bottom crust, and wrap them in plastic. Once they're wrapped, put the 2 balls of dough into the fridge so they can cool down. Now we're going to be making the apple filling, and for that we need 5 to 6 apples, some lemon juice, some sugar, and to spice things up, some cinnamon. With the apples, we want to cut them up nice and thin, and also removing the core and apple seeds in order to have a good apple filling. Then pour over about half a cup of sugar. After each ingredient we add to the apple composition, we want to make sure to mix it up really well. Also, squeeze in the juice of half of a lemon, and then add honey as desired. Finally, pour over plenty of cinnamon and mix it very well. This is our apple mixture, and this is what we're going to be using inside the pie. We're going to set this aside and now work on the crust. Take the balls of dough out of the fridge and prepare the work surface. We start with the bottom crust, and this is going to look easier in the video than it is. It actually takes about an hour because the dough is really crumbly. If it's easier, you can actually make the bottom crust directly in the pie tray and use your knuckles to knead it in. Scoop out the apple filling that was prepared earlier, making sure to get the apples evenly distributed throughout the bottom crust. Now for the top crust. Use the same kneading technique, pressing down with your knuckles, and use a rolling pin to smoothen out that crust. Then use a pizza cutter or something sharp to cut out thin, long slices. It might look like these strips of dough are too short to go across an entire pie crust, but the thing is, I take these small pieces and interweave them together to create this lattice top crust structure. The last steps are glazing it over with some egg for glossiness and sprinkling on some sugar. Congrats, you finished making the pie. Now that you're all set, go ahead and put it in the oven at 375 degrees for 25 minutes. Alright, it's all done. We can take it out of the oven and let it cool down. Look how good that looks. Wow, cannot wait to eat that. And there you have it. That's your basic apple pie recipe. Hope you guys found the video helpful, and feel free to leave any questions, comments, or ideas for future recipes in the comments below. See you guys next time on The Kitchen Scoop.